So I've seen a lot of content updated about Path of Glory, and I just wanted to give my take for people who want another view at it, because I find Path of Glory very, very easy with this technique. So I'm going to show you. I think I have entry. Oh, maybe I have entry passes, so I need to use them or something. There we go. Okay. So yeah, so what I do is I always put battle formation checkmark on so I can, utilize my alts and set up my battle preparation before I go in. I think I have 2 over 8K, 1 close to 8.5, and then the rest are 7.5-ish. Yeah. So this is the main battle run that I run with the active buff for the tower here. And I put a very strong, like my second strongest person back here, and then my third strongest in the front, and then my main in the middle. And this is just to like clean up any of those bosses that try and rush through the pack. So when I complete formation and I get into it with wave 1, I don't use any of these buffs. I don't use any of these buffs ever until actually the first tower. So the way that I run Path of Glory is I utilize this buff more than anything else. I never use elephants. I never use this. I never use this unless it's like a dire necessity of somebody fighting in the back wall. And sometimes I use this buff depending on how much damage is going on, how much damage my people take. I'll maybe use heals over upgrading this tower depending on what I need. But as you can see, first round gives you the first tower upgrade. So this is at level 1. So this goes to level 3. And by level 3, you can basically heal your character in 3 seconds from like half health to full health. So this is why I do it, because I just continuously rotate people around within that tower buff. So if you look at your change formation, these are the people who are getting the buffs. So you can just switch them around when they start getting low health, and you'll see that as I go on. So as you can see, by round 2, I take a little bit of damage from a charge. There's a heal probably move past, and my Reaper will have to finish him off. But usually it isn't until round 5 that I'm seeing mobs back here and to where I need to heal. So I'm going to try not to heal. I got another spirit buff here that's health, so that's going to be a beneficial buff for me. Sometimes it'll be attack, sometimes it'll be more blue. Either way, the more blue will get me closer to my level 2 tower, or, the health buff, because I won't have to use health now. The attack one is nice too, but it depends. So you can watch through here. Obviously, it's just going to be wave after wave after wave. I'm going to keep an eye on everybody's HP. I'm going to keep an eye on how far the bosses are getting, etc., etc., and then hopefully, upgrade to level 2 and 3. So the next round, I'll be able to upgrade to level 3 or level 2. And usually by wave 5, I wouldn't have to use a heal anyways. I got lucky, but usually they're at about 40 to 50%, my lowest character by this wave, if I haven't gotten a heal spirit like I did earlier. So it's all about, if he was low, I would switch him with my Reaper, and I would switch these guys back and forth until my buff tower got up to level 2. Because it isn't until level 2 that you start seeing the heal buff. So you'll see now. So watch as I buff up. The first dragon comes and hits flare, but you'll see her start to heal. See that heal? This is really, really important. So that dragon is going to take down people's health, and what I'll do is I'll just switch them out. So I'm going to switch flare out, and now she's going to get healed within the group of 3. And these guys will stay like that. Because I find using 5 for a group heal when I have like 3 people at full health and only 2 people that really need it, a waste. Whereas I get more attack, constant heal dot, more buffs from the actual tower. Like once it gets to 3 levels, you'll see the dramatic difference that it gives. But yeah, so I just got another spirit for heal, so all of them are healed again. This is essentially a sustainability, so I almost don't even have to play. The only thing I have to do is rotate and buff up my tower, and by the time it's tower 3, I just rotate people around the tower, and I don't even have to use any other buffs or any other mechanisms to win at Path of Glory. So I always wait until 7, and I think it's 7 that I'm really close to doing 3. It might be 8, but by that time, the main struggle in Path of Glory, at least for my group of people, yeah, see, I can upgrade to 3 now. So the main trouble with my group of people in Path of Glory, as you can see here, see the dots, the health dot that ticks every 1 second, like almost 50% of life can get up in 3 seconds. So this will just keep my guys alive. Now I just rotate them through these 3 spots, and that's it. This guy that comes through, I might have to put a backup in the back, but usually my Reaper can kill her before he takes too much damage on my tower. Yeah, so he hit it once and that's it. So he's the only guy on wave 7 that runs right through the pack. Everybody else will conform. And as you can see, they're staying alive. So this is how I run Path of Glory. I don't use any other buff other than buffing the towers. I might use like a damage buff now for wave 9 just to continue like high-end damage on them. So I'll just do that. A Rejuve Spirit just got killed, so I have even more power if I wanted to use a bomb or health or whatever. But I used an attack buff, and that's pretty much all I'll use now until the end. And then obviously I'll switch between, you know, which area that gets heals. So if I need to switch Brill with one of these guys, I will. Same with the back line, etc., etc. But most times they don't get to the back line anymore. So no matter what wave you're on or what level you're on, maxing out this tower is the main important way to do Path of Glory, at least in my opinion. And I don't think people do it. I think that they rely on the other buffs and things like that. But if you can sustain to get that to level 3, you have like in 3 seconds your whole team is full from 50% health. You just swap them in and out. So, and as you can see, this is wave 9. He'll be easily destroyed. Hardly any damage taken to any of my team. And if I want to, I can use an elephant. So he just took damage, so I'll switch him out with my invoker. So my invoker with her pet is now in front until he's healed, and then I'll switch him back. Simple. So within 2 seconds, switch him back. Oh, well, I already switched, so I can't do it. But once the timer's down, I can switch people around in the middle. So here's wave 10. He also runs through the pack. So I usually will do an elephant or a bomb or whatever, because as you can see, I still have time for an elephant at the end, but it looks like my Reaper will take. So all good. That is how I run Path of Glory. So there you go. I got shitty rewards. Thanks.